Hey guys, I'm back. I know it's been a bit. Um, so I got a couple of topics today. First one is this whole Adam Levine thing. I know that everyone's talking about it, so I figured, why not? Let's talk about it. All right. So I have here that her name is Sumner Stroh. Now, okay, guys, she said that he texted her saying that they're going to have their third boy or their third child, and he was thinking of naming it Sumner. For real? Like, I don't know if that was just a line for him because she kind of ghosted him. According to her, she ghosted him. I don't know if that was a line or what that was, or if that's true. If that's true, that's like stalker stuff. But anyway, that's not really what I want to talk about. I just thought that was really weird, so I wanted to touch on that. But what I wanted to talk about was, okay, do I think that she's doing this for clout? 1000%. 1000%. But do I think that he did something? 1000%. But this is the part here. I'm trying to find it as I scroll down. This is the part here that really gets me going. Okay, so this is what he says on his Instagram story. He did not have an affair, but that he crossed a line during a regrettable period in his life. He used poor judgment in speaking with another human being other than his wife in any kind of flirtatious manner. Okay. All right, great. Good. Okay. You know what? Fine. But he says he did not have an affair. He didn't have a physical affair, but he definitely had some sort of emotional or technological affair. Like, you still spoke to another person, you were still being very flirtatious with her, you were still. I would hope that you don't speak to all of your fans this way. Another thing I wanted to touch on, and this goes in for her, like, did you not care? Did you not care about how this other woman would feel? Did you not care about how, Bahati felt? She's another woman. We're supposed to, like, in this society, it's so crazy to me because when it's the wrong things, when a female is in the wrong, we gotta stick together. We can't knock each other down. But in this situation, no, we don't have to. Like, the poor girl. It's so embarrassing. You know what, Sumner, I gotta tell you this. You'll probably never hear this, but I'm gonna say it. You should have messaged him first or messaged her. I'm sure. I am sure. Or, you know what? Message him. Give him the opportunity. Give him the opportunity to do it. I don't care you say your friend, your friend. Listen, if you're having an affair with a guy that's married, don't tell me your BS that you didn't know he was married, this, and that. He's a public figure. He's a singer. He's famous. She's famous. Like, come on, everybody knew that. Like, don't give me that BS. You didn't know he had a girlfriend. Get out of town. It's Adam Levine, Maroon 5. He's not elevator music like you state. He's had major hits. He's a major musician. Like, get out of town with that. A. B. Don't tell me that you didn't want to talk to him, that you didn't take this opportunity because you knew he was famous. Like, you know what? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not saying that every girl, whatever. I'm not stipulating that, like, because he's famous, and if he talks to you that you got to go and do this. But here's the thing, guys. She exposed him. She wanted the clout because she knew he was famous. So therefore, she knew what she was doing when she was speaking to him. And now again, it's not all on her. It's him. He's disgusting. I don't care. Your wife is pregnant, man. Like, for real. She's gorgeous, and this is what you go and do. I don't care if it was just a text or not. But then in one part you put wow, like you're even better looking in real life. So, hi, I think you guys met in real life. I don't know what that contained, what you guys did. That's nor here nor there. But don't say you never met her. You only had, over text and over, Instagram or whatever. Like, it's BS. You said it. It's on paper. You don't want to get caught? Don't put it in black and white. And that's my little spiel on the Adam Levine thing. The next one I want to talk about, and it probably won't be a popular opinion. But I did want to speak about this because also on my show I'd like to speak the truth and how I feel. And if anyone else feels a different way or has a different opinion, you're more than welcome to. All opinions are welcome. Sometimes people can't see the other side of things, so there's always something to be learned. But okay, so I just watched the Kardashians today, and I feel really sad for Chloe. Um, I don't know if it was just me or she had me. I'm not really one like for emotion, so I'm not really one for like you can't really. I mean, I've been fooled. Don't get me wrong, but you can't really like. I'm one of those people that honestly, most of the time, I'm like, sure, okay. Um, but she moved me. I can't lie. That I can't lie. I felt really really bad for her. And here's the thing, guys. I know like everyone's so hard on them and they don't like the Kardashians and stuff. First of all, I think that they're beautiful. It's a beautiful family. If it is as close knit, like tight knit, like they portray on TV, then that's a beautiful thing. Do they have they made money? The way that they have, yeah, of course. Who cares? But you know what, guys? Not for nothing, but we all would. Let's be real. If someone said, hey, like, you know what I mean, we all would. There's a little bit of things that, especially recently in the press that, if it is true that, Kris Jenner did, then it's a little bit sketchy and kind of weird. But you know what? At the end of the day, they are who they are. They made it. They did what they had to do to get to where they are. So, I mean, we watch them. I watch them. They're, we buy their stuff. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I mean, there's a lot of judgment being thrown at them, but at the end of the day, if someone offered you what they were offered, you can't tell me you wouldn't take it. I would. But anyway, so I really think that I think she was bamboozled. That's the word of the day, bamboozled. I honestly think that she believed Tristan. I think she thought that, you know what, he did it a couple of times. I'm sure in the back of her mind she was praying. But you know what? I think that if you've watched from the start, okay, and if you've watched her with Keeping Up with the Kardashians and how she was with Lamar and how she is with her family and how she always, before she had True, how she always would watch the other kids, and she's a caregiver. She takes care of people. She's nice. I think she's a genuinely nice person. I think that the media, social media, I think have knocked her down because I remember watching her in the beginning and she didn't care about what anybody thought. But I think that being in the spotlight, that it's not always, it's, of course it's not positive. There's a lot of haters, there's a lot of negative comments, and I mean it was only time that it started to break her down, and it has broken her down. And you can see that in this episode, the first episode, which aired today, on Hulu. I think that you can see it in her face as she is terrified, or she was, because this is obviously in the past, so this has already come out. We already know that he had a baby with somebody else while they were doing the whole surrogacy process. And I just think that I I I I think she thought, I think she's a dreamer. I think she can't help herself. But I do think that social media and media itself has broken her down, and it's a really sad thing because She has become so insecure with what people were saying, where if you saw this woman before, and I'm not saying she's not strong now, but you saw this woman before, she was so strong, she could have given two shits about what people thought of her. And now you watch her and she's so scared of what people are going to say about her in regards to this, because people are mean. You know, what is it that we can't give someone a second chance? Why would we call her stupid? Why would we say all these things? Because, guys, it's so common. It's just because they're in the spotlight. It's because we're watching it. But it happens to all of us. We want to believe that the person we love can change, that they can be faithful, that they could be with you and love you and only you, that you can have a beautiful family and perfect to you. We all want that. We all want that family. We all want that. Now, you know, you got to get burned a few times. And with her, I think she just likes to, she sees the good in people. And I think she just likes to give people the benefit of the doubt. And obviously she gave him the benefit of the doubt. She thought he, you know, was putting in the work. And he was, you know, for sure putting in the work with her, but putting in the fun work with other people. And that's the shitty part. He is a shitty person, I think, in my personal opinion. He, again, and this is all my personal opinion, I think he's a shitty person. I think that, you know, if your outcome is to only have children in life and you don't want to be, you know, you don't want to settle down and be with one person, then say it. Say, I can't be faithful. That's just not who I am. I like to play around, but I want kids. But I think what happened with her, I think that she wouldn't give him anymore unless he was a certain way with her. And he pretended to be. And now she faces the humiliation and he gets nothing. He got a few people. Oh, you're a loser, you're disgusting, you're this, you're that. But she got the brunt of it. And why? She did nothing wrong. She didn't cheat. I don't know. I'm not going to pretend to even know what goes on in a relationship, you know, in the relationship between, you know, Chloe and Tristan. But I do want to say this. She 1000% got the brunt of it. And it's because people hate the Kardashians. And you know, people can't separate between the hate for, I don't even know why we don't even really know these people for real. You know, if you don't like that they're rich or they, you know, again, guys, again, the hypocrisy is crazy. Because if someone offered you a TV show, like a family TV show, you would do it. You would, for millions, you would do it. And they did it. You can't hate them for doing it. I've been watching since day one, and there's nothing really that, you know, that stands out to me that they've been so horrible to get the hate that they get. You know, so what if they get a little bit of work done? It's their body. They can do whatever they want. You know, if they want to say that they didn't have their freaking noses done, that's on them. Who cares? Me personally, I don't care. Like, if I get my eyelashes done, I personally have not had any work done. But I would like to have some. But when I get my hair done or my lashes done, I go all, like, my lashes for sure. I don't do those natural look. What for? I get the big, fat, voluminous lashes. And why? Because I like them. And if people are like, oh, they're fake, but that's okay. You don't have to like them. And you can say you don't like them. And that's okay. But I do. So for me, if I was fake somewhere, I'd be like, yeah, because I don't care. But some people aren't like that. And it's okay to not want to share every little thing. Their whole lives, and I get it, and they signed up for it, and this is why they're rich, right? Because their whole lives have been on camera. And that's okay. Like, they chose that. So when you choose that, you have to, you know, you have to expect the haters to come out. The criticism that goes along with all the success and the fame, right? Which, you know, it is what it is. But essentially, at the end of the day, if they don't want to share something with you, they don't have to. Everything else is out there. Everything else is out there. So if they don't want to share, whether they got their bums done or they got a reduction or an implant or whatever, they don't have to. They don't, as long as they don't go and say like, I'm 1000%, there's nothing modified on my body, because we know there is. And there's no point in hiding it and lying about it. But then it's their business. We don't care. Like, realistically, do you want to know if one of them got a boob job? Who freaking cares? Who cares? We want to know. The reason we watch that show is because we want to see the salacious stuff, right? We want to see what happened, how she reacted, what they did. We want to see the actual event. That's what we want to see. I don't care if she got a nose job. What does that do for me? I don't really care. I think personally they're all beautiful. I don't, I really do. I mean, I don't want to be like one of them. Like, I do see that, there is a lot of young girls out there that, try to mimic that, even on TikTok and everything. They try to mimic. A lot of people want to look like the Kardashians, and I personally, be you. But if that's what you like and that's who you want to be, that's fine. But be who you want to be, because you want to be that person, not because someone else thinks that you should, or society thinks that you should look like them. But I personally don't think that they're horrible people because, they're making money the way they are, or they started off with a sex tape or this or that. I don't care. Good. Listen, I'm married. You know what I mean? I can't tell you that we haven't had, certain things. Like, come on, everyone has it in their relationship or in a past relationship, or, or maybe you don't. But, like, if you wouldn't do that, then that's okay. You don't have to do that. But they would, and they did. And it got out there. However it got out there, whether it was actually Ray J or whether it was Kris Jenner, I don't know. That's speculation. No idea. But I will say this. I don't care. Honestly, that's their business. I don't care. I don't judge people in the sense of, oh, you did this, so I'm going to judge you. If you were both consensual, if it was consensual sex and consensually videoed, then what do I care? I don't care. So that's for me. I that's why I can't. I don't really see all the hate with the Kardashians. But anyways, I'm going off topic because I like to ramble. I should have called the show Rambling Ange, because that's what I do. I ramble on. But yeah, so anyways, I felt really sad, and I think that she tried to give him the benefit of the doubt, and I think that she really believed that he had changed, and I think that she really believed it would be different. But you know what? At the end of the day, there was a reason for her to have these two children, and whether or not it was for her or for something else, she still has them. And I guarantee you that, you know what, she may not have been lucky with Tristan. She may not have been, but she's been blessed with those two beautiful children. And I think at the end of the day, who gives a shit about the guy? As long as, which I have another problem with him, because he only seems to be around True, but not his other babies. Is it because Khloe is famous? Because let's face it, guys. Is he even a good basketball player? I didn't even know who he was until she started dating him. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he was. I don't know. I have no idea. So, anyways, if someone wants to correct me on that, you can. More than welcome. Leave your name and leave a message in the chat. I'll address it. But I don't know. Like, I didn't know who he was prior. So, I mean, does Khloe make him stay relevant? Because that's a question, right? I think that's a valid question. He still has a lot of baby mamas to pay, right? She's the wealthiest one. I am assuming that she would be the wealthiest one. So, I mean, it's a good question. It's a good question, you know, but anyways, that's the show for today. Today's been the longest show. It's 20 minutes. So do the YouTubey things and like and subscribe. And I'm gonna start. I'm trying to. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to gear up the courage, I should say, the courage to be on camera, to do videos, like live videos or even pre-recorded videos, but actually just having more personal interaction. I find it's more personal, you know, if you actually see what I look like, and you see my facial expressions, which I'm going to forewarn you that I am an open book, and you can tell what I'm thinking by my facial expressions, because damn, that's just who I am. I could never be a poker player. I'll just tell you that much. My face says it all. So I will keep you guys posted and let you know when that's going to happen. And I hope that everyone has a great day. And yeah, we'll see you later. Well, we'll talk to you later anyway. All right, take care, guys. Bye.